I was on stage talking about storytelling and the importance of sharing our stories as a means of connection. We all have stories, don't we? And so do our team members, and so does everyone we come in contact with. I was sharing our family's current story, our oldest daughter who recently left for college, and the impact that had on our family. An empty seat at the dinner table, an empty bedroom. Things just weren't the same, but it was our new normal. My middle daughter, Campbell, wrote a beautiful and emotional song, and I asked her if she'd like to travel with me to this speaking engagement and perform in the middle of my talk. We had rehearsed, practiced, did sound check, and we were ready. I got on stage and set the stage, and I really built it up. Now, Campbell came to the stage and she started singing. A few lines in, she lost it, completely overcome with emotions. Now, I'm not a singer, but I do know that you can't really sing when you're crying. It just doesn't work. But she kept going. She was playing her guitar and she'd sing a few lines and then she'd choke her way through a few more. I stood next to her and at one point she whispered, "Should I keep going?" I said, "Yes, girl, you got this." She finished, heartbroken, but with a standing ovation. After she left the stage, I had about 10 minutes left in my talk. Later that day, before returning to the hotel, I did a lot of thinking. As a father, what had I done? She's 15. She misses her big sister terribly. She just laid her broken heart all over the stage. How would she overcome this? Songwriting and singing is such a vulnerable act. Was she ready? Did I set her up for failure? Was it too much? I'd even pulled her out of school for several days right before her semester exams. Okay, Campbell, so how does singing and songwriting make you feel?
Very accomplished, because I'm the type of person, I'm like an unemotional type of person, and I have to get my thoughts out somehow. So when I do, it's like pen to paper, journaling, poetry, or sometimes I turn my poems into songs. So doing that, it makes me feel accomplished. And I have over 100 songs, and that's like my only way of getting my thoughts out. So, yeah.
Okay, so when you stepped on stage that day, tell me what happened.
I wrote a song about my older sister Grace and graduating high school and going to Vanderbilt. And I wrote it maybe like a year from then, and how it impacted me as a younger sibling. And I went up on stage in front of like 300 people, I think, and I started crying maybe like 4 or 5 lyrics in, and didn't know if I should keep going, but we pushed through.
So when you got on stage, started singing, and then started crying, how did you feel in that moment?
As a songwriter, it's nerve-wracking to get up on stage, but you just have to push through, especially if you start crying, which has never really happened to me before in front of that many people. But yeah, when you write songs in private, you don't think about it. But when you're singing it to that many people, it kind of gets to you and gets to your head and makes you think like how that song makes you feel.
So you powered through it.
Yeah.
Made it to the end. What did you learn about yourself in that process?
I learned that you can push through, and if you set your mind to it, you can do it, and you can accomplish pretty much anything. Because some people don't think they can do something, but if you really think about it, you can succeed.
How badly did you want to stop?
Really badly, because I was very embarrassed, but actually after the song was over, I was thinking like, man, I ruined it. But people came up to me after and they were like, that was so good, and they were like, it really shows like the meaning of the song and like how it impacted me.
So why'd you keep going?
I think I kept going because I knew like I'd feel proud of myself for doing it, because if I didn't keep going, I think I would have regretted it. But yeah, got through it.
So you taught me something that day. You taught me that as parents and as leaders, it's important to let the people around you step up and do something big. Even if you think they might not be able to make it, step back and let them make it, and you can all learn from that. Well, she bounced back. A few weeks later, she nailed the lead role in her High School Musical theater performance of Matilda. And then over the next few months, she recorded 6 original songs and released 2 singles on Spotify and Apple Music. As parents, we want to set our kids up for success. And as leaders in a business or work setting, it's very similar. We want to set our team members up for success. It's important to realize that as a leader or as a parent, that the hard things build strength and character, and that's part of growth. The challenges build perseverance, and the failures, well, they bounce back from them. The failures build resilience. And when they do, failures aren't really failures at all. If the goal is growth and development, there has to be friction. My daughter Campbell taught me something that day. She reminded me that vulnerability and authenticity are absolutely beautiful. And she also taught me that being a leader and being a parent means letting the people around you discover for themselves that they are indeed stronger than they realize.